Now that's too hot to handle. Hi guys, welcome to episode 14. Right, we're picking up where we left off on the last episode. We've reduced how much water we're using here, and we can start seeing a build-up of nasty carbon dioxide. So we've got to keep an eye on that. Please remind me. We've got doing quite well with our food. Those mush bars and those sleet wheats. Plants seem to be doing quite well. Toasty surroundings. What's causing that toasty surroundings? Okay, maybe it's the yeah, it's probably the water going into it that's actually causing that. Because at the moment this isn't causing too much issues. Okay, so I have to keep an eye on that. Maybe I can put a wheezewort in there. I'll tell you what, I think I probably will. Let's because these things need, what do they need? Temperature -50 to 5. -55 to 5, and that's just gone over 5 degrees. Okay. Right, he's happy again now. What's the temperature done? Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I'll put a wheezewort in there as soon as I can find one that's not already being used. So we've got things running beautifully up here. I'm going to rip out while we are in the mood for ripping things out. I'm going to remove all these liquid pipes here. Well, not actually there. Actually, cancel that one. I'm going to remove all these up to there because that's clean water, and then I'll remove those as well. Because what I want to try and do is rip out this lot and start utilizing that space for something else. Yeah, I'll actually deconstruct the buildings as well on all those, and then we'll see what we can actually do. I don't need that wheezewort plant anymore. Come here, planter. Let's do it a deconstruct. And the same with you, deconstruct. So really, I think I want to extend out this this eating area so the guys can actually have their own place to eat. Really, I'm gonna. Oh dear, all that water's just going down there. What a shame. I'll have to pick it up shortly. I'm not mopping it because that would be not a good idea. Deconstruct all those as more higher priority. Come on. Yeah, so we're getting heating damage over here on this thermoregulator, which is causing us a few little problems. We've gotten loads of natural gas everywhere. Nothing's ever leaked from this. It's from these fertilizers. And again over here, you do get a slight natural gas coming off from the dupes occasionally as well. I've seen it where we've actually had natural gas in the middle of the base before, and there was no natural gas supply anywhere. So that's working beautifully. Also pressure in there. There's still quite high pressure in there. That's not too bad. That's good. Our guys are getting quite busy down here, so I'm going to extend this so they can actually work on that after they've done the tiles. So that's all 6. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. I need to work out a way of having these over here and more batteries in place because we need to create more storage on batteries. Be interesting. Yes, I think that'll be rather interesting if we can do that. Oh, look at that. A whole lot's been cleared. Let's just put in granite decor 20. There we go. They're picking up all that water from there rather than taking it from elsewhere, which is good because then I don't have to mop it up. Let's get that to 8, just want that done. What's in that? Nope. Carbon dioxide. Let's empty that. Don't need that. Let's get that swept. Don't need sandstone lying around anywhere. So do we have anyone who is ill? No. No. Again. Okay. No. No. That's good. So right, let's get people. Let's get back onto here and get people's health up. So Ringo's 95. Little Biff is 94. Little Biff, you. Hang on, who's that? Ellie. Ellie, you're 100. Little Biffer. Yeah, 100%. You shouldn't be going in there. Maybe there's a little bug with that. Right. Just let's put these in as well. That's good. What are all these? Polluted water. Oh dear. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. So, what am I doing? What am I doing? Think about it. Think about it. We want all this cleaned up and swept up, because there's no point it being around here causing decor issues. Once they've cleaned this up and sucked up all the water, we'll then let all this nasty polluted water out, and they can actually deal with that as well. Although I wonder, as it's in a bottle, can I put polluted water in a storage container? I wonder. Liquefiables. Polluted? No, I haven't. So there's no way of actually collating polluted water other than just allowing it to empty building. Polluted, yeah. Oh, dear me, no. Come on, here we go. Dear me, I want the, there we go, polluted water. Must be clicking on it in the right spot to pick it up. Carbon dioxide, that can go. Polluted water can go. Dear me, where's the polluted water actually come from? I've not actually dismantled any pipes that had polluted water in, which is surprisingly. Right, okay, so that's there. Let's mop that, because I'm not fussed about trying to, let's do it a higher priority. What's that? No, what's that? Water, empty building. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay. No! Mop. Priority 9. And that is going, all that water is going. I am not losing my last hatch to some stupidity. And I'm going to sweep up this lot as well. So up to there, and all that can be swept as well. Coal. How much coal's there? Coal. 22 tons of coal. Okay, so there's a lot of coal down here. Right, let's just get rid of it. Keep it clean so we can see what's there. Right, I'm actually going to put in a tile here because that looks like it could be a disaster waiting to happen, since I've got no more hatches and I don't really want to lose anyone else. Right, okay, so that's right. I saw the guys going in here the other day. Well, actually, yeah, the other day, the last episode, and they were holding their breath in here. So I'm not sure what was been going on with that. But actually, generally, looking at the base, our oxygen level is pretty sweet, I think. High concentration. So finally, something is working and actually paying off. So that system there is coping quite well with the demand for 12 dupes. How are we doing down here? What's wrong with these guys? Toasty environment. What is going on with the temperature down here? That is red hot. Why is that glowing so much? Deconstruct. I'm going to deconstruct that. Make that with another pipe. So one that, yeah. Come on. Come on, do that. Oh, have you gone to bed? Hang on. It's not getting water. Let's put that in there for starter. Now let's put that in there for second starter. Right, see whether they'll do that first thing in the morning. Yeah, okay, let's leave that. See whether that actually makes any difference to the actual temperature in there. Right, okay. Let's see where they're up to over here. So they've not really been busy in here. I'm just thinking, if I start laying out the tiles, and I want what is it these tiles are made out of? They're out of granite. Is it granite I want? Well, I've got plenty of it, so let's go with that. I'm going to reduce the reduce that down. So if I was to follow suit on this, put that like so. I want to try and keep it running as I'll use mesh tiles out of copper this time. I've got more copper than anything else, so hang on, I don't want to do all that like that. Get myself distracted. Right, start again. So that's there. Then the mesh tile will go there, 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 and there. Right, and then we can go and put our batteries in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and our wire. Hang on. Okay, copper ore. So we have a minus 25 decor. So we could actually use copper, which actually reduces that down to 15, which is interesting because I'd never realised that actually. And I'm also going to do it this way around because it's further away from everything. Sounds stupid, but I think it would work. And I'm going to do cancel those two. I'll put that heavy wire through to there. Yeah, I think that would work. And if I get more batteries and do the same, yeah, I think that should work because I really do need to extend this out a bit better, make it a bit more user friendly. Now what am I doing with this? Should I really have those running parallel so they're actually not out the way? Oops, didn't mean to close it. So all my carbon dioxide is coming down into the base. We were dealing with it in the base, but you know what? I don't think I need to have it in there anymore. I've got, because theoretically I can remove all this lot out of here and put that operation somewhere else. What's the oxygen like elsewhere? Okay, so it's polluted oxygen, but it's not an issue. I suppose what I'll have to do as well is try and get a natural gas generator, not natural gas, a gas pump down here, so it encourages all the natural gas to float down to the bottom, and then we can actually deal with it before I turn these things on. So we've got 11 ton of fertilizer still. So I could do with enclosing those and moving them before I do anything else, so that I can put a pump in there to take away all the natural gas. Oh dear me, so many different things to do. Right, what are the guys up to? So what's the priority list? Have I messed anything up? No, 777. 7. Those of you who have heard us strictly and are missing Len Goodman. I've only ever seen it because of the wife, but hey ho. That can be a 7. Have they actually done that pipe? No, let's do that. Okay, so that can be a 7 as well now. So we're running at max pressure. And we've got half decent oxygen within there. I think what I'll actually do is if I open that up, that'll actually allow a better flow of oxygen in that area. I'm just conscious over allowing water to run over here, so I'm going to dig here, and then I'm going to dig those out. Cancel that one for the time being, so they can get down there. Actually, no, yeah, I can leave that as it is. Sorry, actually thinking about it. Take that out, and that one. Yeah, do it like that. So then we've got plenty of water dropping down, and it's going out here, so it's not congregating anywhere near the plants. Because I've got this polluted water here as well, and I'd rather have a more subtle way of dealing with it, and to allow it just to run off elsewhere, so it's not really affecting the dupes anywhere. Right, that's still, yes, okay, it's still overheating. What was I doing over here? So these batteries, because if I can see perfect, that they're up to, you know, nearly fully charged. So it'd be interesting to see how quickly they do deplete their power, based on the fact that we are using something like 6,000 watts if everything runs. So, oh, we've got some cool vests there. So who have we got coming down here? Right, I think this is where we need to put in a powered door, so we can restrict who actually comes in and out of here. Let's put that in, and yeah, let's chuck that one in. And do that as a priority 8. Because if we give the likes of, let's see, what skills do we need here? Running and harvesting. So harvesting. So it's digging, skill, delivering is athletics. So everybody's quite high in athletics because we've had them running on the power. Let's take off. Actually, no, leave them on there. So he's 17. And harvesting 7. So Ren. Maybe if we put Ren in here. Yeah, I think Ren will be one that we chuck in here. So let's click on Ren and let's assign one of these vests to Ren. And that's a priority 9 because we want him to put that on quite quickly. Who else is that? Who's that? Oops. So Noble and Mimar are both running in there. Ah, no. Just thinking. While they're actually... Oh, Weezewort. Perfect. Right, okay. Let's deconstruct 9. Deconstruct while that's empty. And I'll put in that Weezewort. Where's he gone? There he is. So we'll put that tile in there. Yeah. Priority 8, and let's put it in a flower vase. And that's not 8, is it? No, it's just typical. So they can build that, and then we can put a Weezewort seed there, which will stop these things complaining because it's so warm. That'll be good. Okay. Still have to do this. So many different things coming up. Okay, we seem to be getting there with this food. I'm not going to worry about reducing it. Hang on, so we've got in there. Where are our frost buns? They're in there. Okay, so 46. Okay, that's interesting. Obviously those frost buns, we have got 47,000 calories. They're all in there, or yeah. So we've got high. That's really interesting because if in the past if you had a bristle blossom berry, etc., or you had meal, lice, loaf, and all the rest of it, then these would fill up quite quickly with calories. So to have what, right? Okay, that's interesting. Something I may not have noticed before, but let's do that as a priority 9, and let's sweep that. Is he gonna? Nope. Weezewort sweep 9. Let's get rid of it and get it away. As soon as it's in there, hang on. No seed selected. Plants. So where's my other Weezeworts gone? What's the point of having a Weezewort there? Have they actually planted it down here? No. Now he has. Perfect. Okay, so that can start actually cooling things down a bit more. So we seem to have got this sorted out. Hypothermia. Who's got hypothermia? Murphy. I suppose what I need to do is once I've got this area sorted out how I need it, we can just actually, I'll tell you what, prioritize that to 6. Okay, so therefore you should. Okay, no, you're already doing that one. Let's change priority those to 6. No, you're doing that one as well. Do that. So they should then go this way round before they do those, so they won't be necessarily standing in the water. Yeah, because that is rather cold. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. How are we doing for seeds? Sleep week, we've got 104, so we've got plenty of food running, and we need to get some more pipe work in place. So I'm quite happy with the way that's running, and I just hope that we can actually get these to a better growing condition. Good yield, good yield, good yield. What's a good yield? Oh, 50, perfect. That'll do me. That will do me. That will cheer me up, because then I know food will not be an issue. I'm going to turn this on. Enable building. And then we're going to look for a new dupe. Who's got hypothermia? Auto. What's going on in here still? Right. Bum, 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 bum. Why? Hang on. Linda, why are you not eating at the table? You're supposed to get your food and go and eat at the table. Okay. I'm wondering about these doors actually, because if we look at the oxygen or the carbon dioxide, I really want carbon dioxide to stay in there, because that is that needs to be carbon dioxide to keep it sterilized. I'm wondering whether we do need to worry about, let's deconstruct one of these doors, so that will speed up the entrance and exiting of that area. And I'm also wondering about whether there's something else we should be doing here with trying to deal with the carbon dioxide that's building here, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's turn one of these back on again. We're starting to get a build up. Okay, so that's gone. Let's put another ladder in. So that should speed everything for everybody getting in and out. But we're starting to get natural gas in there as well by the looks of things. Oh dear. Right. We've got Mimar, so let's put Murphy's on. Already got it. Ellie, I don't think you have. So Mimar, you're going in there. So let's have a look at vitals before it gets to the end of the cycle. So Noble, you've got hypothermia. So you can go, yeah, you're there. And Jam, have you got it still? Yes, you've still got hypothermia. Right, but not for much longer. Ellie's still got hypothermia. Oh my goodness me, I've got loads of people who's got hypothermia. And it's probably because of this digging operation. Okay. Oh no! Tile, let's get that in there. Priority 9. That will cause us problems. I didn't realise I'd lost that one. So why are you going that way? Okay. Stress levels are building up again. Is that because I've got no power? No, I've got loads of power. I'm just not using the tables. Okay. Oh dear me. Right, let's see who's going to be ill. Hang on. Right, so me and Mart is seriously. Oh dear, Ellie is not well. Yeah. Tell you what, Ren, we'll move you over here. Oh dear, little Biffer. Ah, my goodness me. Right, no. I just need to stop working down here. I need to give, right. I need 3 or 4 dupes. So little Ren's got a cold suit. I'm going to take him off that, take him off that, take him off that. No, leave him on massage. So take him off that. Yeah. So you're going to be basically, yeah, that'll do. So who else is good harvester? I suppose it doesn't really matter who's a good harvester. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take off these guys. And they are going to be focused on, so Toby C and Abe. And actually Lindsay. I think I've got 4 clothes. No, I want them on massage still. So Toby C, Abe and Lindsay. Toby C. And Lindsay. And Abe. Where's Abe? Okay, so I was trying to change everybody over. Toby C. Hang on. Ren, why haven't you picked up your vest? Right, 2 people have got vests. Okay. There's 2 vests there. So is Ren... No, that should work. So if I just select Abe and then what am I doing? Toby C. I've just taken it off Abe. Oh, why is that not working the way I think it should do? Okay, so if I then say to this, let's go to Ren. Abe. Where's Abe? Lindsay. And Abe. Right. So nobody else should be going down there, even to do any types of job. And that can all be 7. Okay. So those are the only 3 that currently should be going in here, and they are the ones with the cool suits. Okay. Okay. So we've got 1 left, so I should be able to give that to Toby C now, and nobody else loses it. Yes, there we go. And now Toby C can come and work down here. Toby C, where are you? There we go. Right. So those 4 guys are working down there. Hang on, who's that? Dan Jam. How are you getting in and out? Little Biff, how are you getting in through there? Defaults. Passing through the door is permanent. Door's opening. That's really strange. Has it got power? Yeah, it's got power. That's strange. That is very strange. I also need to get that water removed before that actually becomes an issue. Although, actually, no, do you know what? I'm just going to change that to a mesh tile. do that as a high priority, then any water that builds up there will just drop, and so that'll go over and drip, which isn't an issue. Yeah, that's fine. That should be fine. What's all this? Polluted oxygen. Right, what's going on with these? These need building. Let's do that. That can be down to a 1 now. Right, okay, so we'll see what we get on with that. Hang on, who is that? Danjam. You're not allowed in here. You're not allowed in there. So you shouldn't be going in. Oh, dear me. Alright, let's just leave that for the time being. What's going on up here? Have they been busier? Yeah, they've got a bit more done here. Oh, my goodness me. Right. Let's set priority for this to be 6. I'd like to get this all done. I have to set it to 5. There we go. 70,000 food. Let's knock you down to 5. Let's knock you down to 5. Sorry, 6, not 5. Because then we can let some of that sleet wheat grain build up without any issues, which will be good. Oh dear me, who's that? Oh dear. We need a few more beds. Let's do that. So it's basically, you can have, if I deconstruct that, we could then put a bed. Actually, no, don't need to deconstruct that. Cancel. Cancel all. Cool. We can just put another cart in the middle. No, we can't. Yeah, we do that. And decon. So if I build those, and deconstruct that one, then I've got, if I put everybody who's ill up in their own separate cots, and then we can actually make sure that their illness doesn't affect anybody else. Right, let's just pause this for a second before we invite anybody else. So, Noble, it's okay. Murphy, hypothermia. So Murphy, you're the first one in here. Yeah, you're the owner. Second, Danjam. Danjam has hypothermia, so he can go in as well. Stroll straight past him. Ringo. Ringo has hypothermia. Ellie. No, Ellie's recovered. Little Biff has recovered. Otto has recovered. Mima. She's got light wounds, so let's put her into here. Mima. Ren. Ren's got hypothermia. Let's put him in there. Toby C. Toby C's just, no, he's fine. Abe's okay. And Lindsay's okay. So, all those that had hypothermia are now in their own beds. Fine. Cool. Right, so we've got a new dupe. Let's have a look who we've got. Ooh. I'm inclined to look at taking Ada, because she's got a -10 decor and a -3 food quality. Because at the moment my food is terrible. Although Ruby has got a bit extra levels. So what can't they do? Can't cook, and will always get sick. Anemic. Okay. No, it's not anemic, you idiot. No, it is anemic. It's my dyslexia coming through. Right, okay. Local can't. Ooh dear. No, actually, I'm going to reject all those. I don't really want those functions at this moment. Right. So where we're at, we are. Oh, don't you get yourself locked in areas? Okay. We could also do it digging this out actually. And if I put a priority 7 here, theoretically, they will only be able to reach that through here, so they'll actually come and do those first. Theoretically. Like, who's that? Mima, yeah. Hey, a whole group of them. Okay, the guys who've got the cold suits are the ones running through the warm area. Perfect. What's going on down here? Sleep week 200. Yeah, we're building that up quickly. And is that working sufficiently? Let's have a look at the. Hang on. What's going on there? Okay. It's going straight through. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. So yeah, so they're working down here, scolding. Who's scolding? Is that working? Why are you getting interrupted sleep, Lindsay? Rudely awoken by Ruby? Well, where was Ruby sleeping? Oh no, Dan Jam. Right. Are you... Oh, hang on. Yeah. Dan Jam. No, you're over there. Right, okay. So you've just got another bout of hypothermia. Oh, dear me. Is this actually working, this door yet? ABC. Okay. That's going to just drip down there. So I think what I need to do is dig out here. Because then this is polluted ice. So basically anything that drips down here will go straight down instead of going on top of these plants. And I've got too much water tension there. So I think I need to dig that tile out as well. And that one. So there's a sufficient gap between. Oh, we've got a Weezewort here as well. Okay. That's interesting how the water going over it actually removed it, as it were. Temperature. I think I'm going to put a mesh tile over here. And I'll will that work if I have a mesh tile? Yeah, I'll put one there, and I'll also put another vase here. and we will priority 7. Nope, select it. We'll get that built, and then we'll put that Wheezewater in there so it's actually doing some good. So we're getting people scolding at the moment still. So where are they? They must be going to repair that. Yeah. Okay. So I'm wondering, now we've got some majority of this sorted out, I should be able to rewire or reroute this sort of power or this sort of piping. So we could take that out and straight across to two coolers that are in line with this water, which will then have that. Yeah, that's how I'll do it. Okay, cool. So we can't have that going through a building. We can have another one here, so let's put this in as I'm thinking about it. So that's going to go there, and a granite tile there. Then we will have so that will just drop straight through. So I'm going to need to back it up slightly and do that there. Let's deconstruct those. No, actually they can stay put for the moment. So that's going to drop to there. So that'll be my first cooler. That'll be my second. And let's just increase the cycle there for actually doing that job. Utilities, we want a thermoregulator. One. Oh no, I can't. I've got to deconstruct those first. Then we can put our thermoregulators in place. So they'll be taking normal power. In actual fact, if I follow this down, then should be able to put, yeah, that will work, the other two thermoregulators over here. Utilities, so put those in. Okay. So power. So there, I'll need one unit for that. So, or one unit of power transformer. So I want to put that. Where do I want to put this? So he's there. So I'll tell you what, if I put him here, we can put a few tiles underneath him. We can have the main power come in, but I want to use the copper wire just to reduce the decor of that one, and the rest of it can be gold amalgam. Okay, so that will, I get those priorities up on all that as well. That'll mean that we can actually stop these guys going over here and getting scolded by these regulators, and we'll be able to maintain the temperature of them more effectively, which will be good. We also need to deconstruct that, so we can put another battery in there. Yeah, that can wait. Okay. Oops, right. Okay, let's see who we can actually invite in. If there is anybody that will be suitable. Right. Catalina. Cook. Narcoleptic. Sleep at any time. You're very tempting, Catalina. Both of you two are high. You're a vomiter as well, so that's even more tempting. it's already tinkering. You know, Catalina, just because I've got so much to do, you're coming in. You're actually down as a chef, actually. That was interesting. So jobs. Let's have a look at your jobs. So you're cooking 3. You know what? I'm going to have you cooking and power and nothing else. So you, oops, you, who's on there? Ah, you're on there, perfect. So you'll do both of those 2 jobs. So you'll build up your athletics and then also be able to sort things out. Right, gas powers, pipes, plumbing, gas pipes, right. Okay, so we go in on there. Ooh, no. We go in there, we go out there. We go in there, we go out there. There. Then we go in there, we go, oh, hang on. That's not clever. So we go out and in, and then we go out and in. Okay, that'll be interesting to see what happens here because that pipe is already in play. Right, what's going on? Let's do the first one up there as a priority because that is the one that is failing constantly. Okay. And if I get, let's have a look, if I get those pipes done first, and then disconnect those, yeah. I don't mind cooling it down so it's a lot cooler for a short spell. Come on, you need to be, yeah. And then we can deconstruct piping. So let's deconstruct that. Okay, so that'll get done on the next day, which would be great. And then we can reroute everything. Right, okay, so that is also now working circulation. Oh, go on to there, no, there, circulation. So we can deconstruct that. So there. We can also deconstruct that and that. And we can deconstruct, take that off there. We can deconstruct and deconstruct. And put in a priority 9. Like so. Toby, what's wrong with you? Skull didn't move, you numpty. Dear me. Right, so that one, oops, that one should now be working its way over here to go in and through that route. And we need to get this one powered, plumbing, gas pipe, in, out, in, and out, and priority 9. Perfect. So that should now mean, well, actually, while that's not actually running, we will deconstruct gas pipes, and then we'll deconstruct the actual deconstruct those coolers, because everything runs through here. Then we don't have a problem. No gas in pipe. What do you mean no in pipe? Ah, you're still building them, that's why. That's fine. Okay, so that's now done. We can Take that out and in, and we can deconstruct that gas pipe there protruding out. Perfect. So get that to be as priority 9, and we should have everything running again, but we're automatically cooling those units. Let's have a look where that is at. Look at our temperature. And yeah, temperature. So that was red hot before. So at least now they're in situ for these, and they're cooling it down more effectively. So let's remove our unnecessary cabling over here. So that can be deconstructed. And that can. So do we need to revisit how much power we're using down here? So that's 1,000. So we've got 340, 360. Oops, I don't know what's going on. Okay, that's got max 600. 600. So that is no, not using that one currently. I could put 2 of those units on. Thinking I could put 2 units on here and the other units with these down here and remove one of these converters, but I don't see any added benefit at this moment in time because these do not cost us anything. But we have got that working beautifully. Oh, lovely redness. I can't really do anything about that, so they will be, let's see what's that can be done. Let's just get this all completed, and then we can actually start using these batteries as well. Power and do that as well. That's 7. That'll make a big difference. If we're putting coal in here, then at least it's got more batteries to spread its energy through, and we can store more power, which will be useful. Okay. How are we doing on sleep week grains? 200 odd. Right, let's put in dig. Uproot dig. And I'm going to copy setting, paste, do that as a 9. So once they've uprooted that, they should plant it there, and we'll be laughing. Hang on. Oh, I thought there was a hatch there for a second. Thinking, how can I get that down from there now? Thankfully it's not. Okay, so that's good. Right, have we had a successful last episode, I wonder? Well, we've got that sorted. We're no longer scolding our guys. We've discovered that you can use copper wire that will actually reduce the decor effect associated to these heavy watt wires. So that'll be interesting to see. Yeah, and we seem to have got a few things under control. We've obviously invited a new person to join the group. So yeah, jobs are good and so far. We're getting there with this. So I think, yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So next time we're here, we'll look at extending this battery charging facility over, so that we're actually utilising all this water that's coming down for cooling. I wonder, do these actually overheat? Because I wonder whether we should really have those in line for cooling as well. I'm not sure. So we'll have a look. And until next time, that's Murphy out.